Yeah, spicy like a motherfucker, but I'm sweet, sweet.
Hey y'all, happy Vlogmas. If you are not new here, welcome back. And if you are new here, my name is Deanna, but you can call me Clutch. I'm your go-to loctician, influencer, and educator that comes into the clutch for all things locks, business, and content. And be sure to subscribe, comment, and like and share for others. Today we are getting into my 6:15 a.m. client. That thing that you see me spray there is the Influence Antiseptic Scalp Spray that is used to break down any buildup before shampooing. And I didn't show the shampoos for both of my clients today, but I always use the Influence and the brand Lovely, and I'll show it in my video, and it's also going to be linked in the description below. My client has bleached hair, so it does shed a little bit, and she also deals with alopecia in her like top front crown area and on the sides if you can look around her edges. She has been with me since 2018 and her alopecia has not traveled anywhere and she hasn't lost any locks. So that's one thing I want to look for when I have clients with alopecia, is to make sure whatever I'm doing is not progressing the alopecia further. But let's get into more of the appointment.
What do you call those two plaits that go straight down that people be wearing to come down the front? You know what I'm talking about?
You said two plaits?
Yeah, it's like, it look like two big old cornrows.
They could be braids or barrel rolls.
I don't know. It look like a big old braid to me. I forget what it's called.
Or a French braid. Or
Maybe it is a French braid.
Yeah.
I might see if I can find some colored hair and see if you can do two of those for me for the plane ride when I come get my hair done.
You know, I don't know how to add no hair.
Well, what is it? We can try today. Just do mine.
Yeah, we could try. Rapping, I could do. I don't know. I know how to braid and all that stuff, but my cousin, even growing up, she tried to teach me how to add hair, and I could not.
I couldn't work today.
I couldn't do it. I knew how to
could
braid
do them in
stuff.
like a almost like a big old flat twist. But my arm be going to sleep because you gotta try to hold this side to hold that side. I gotta be trying to combine them together the next month. Like, but braiding is one thing I wish I could do. The only thing I can do is like I can do little feely plaits. Like if I want to do a braid out, I can do that. But
I do need to take a class.
Hey y'all, I'm back. So I want to say excuse the color of my video. I'm learning how to color grade and it's a doozy for me. But for my client, because she deals with hair that is a little bit thinner and deals with alopecia, I use the 3-point rotation on her hair because it's a little looser. But in the event she is like way overdue, I'll do a 4-point to have a tighter rotation so we don't have so much movement, if that makes sense. And honestly, if it doesn't, just meet me in the comments and let me know and I'll try to explain. Around the perimeter for everybody though, I do the 4-point to catch any loose hair around the neck or in front of the edges. And here is the finished product with a 4 to 7 week retie with a client that deals with alopecia and has bleached hair, and we did 3-point rotation. She paid $165 for this appointment. My appointment slots are a total of 3 hours. If you notice, I didn't really record her appointment too much because I wanted to stay on time, and I finished her hair around 9 o'clock. I put her hair in a ponytail because I wanted to show you the nape of her neck on the left side. To support her sister with her breast cancer journey, she had to get her left breast removed, so we combined the locks on the left hand side, and then I combined her sister's lock onto her Sisterlocks. So this is how it's coming out, and I wanted to show you guys the update on this lock attachment because I did make a video on it a while back. I just never showed the update on it. So this is what it's looking like. Now we're going to get right into my 9:20 a.m. appointment.
hey, every time I see you, you get your hair done, they grow.
And yeah, like I'm over here like, what in the world's going on?
She's talking about, yo, I don't know what you doing, I don't know what you using, I don't know how that lady, but I'm telling you, your hair every time you go come back, it's an inch longer.
Yeah.
I said, no, it's not. She's talking about,
I feel like it get longer every time you come.
She's talking about, what does the lady do? Like, oh Lord, here you come, this hair. Now who's on the floor? Who's in here?
Remember her best friend was getting beat by that football player?
Oh, that's the football player.
Oh,
okay.
Got another video. See, yours longer than my best friend.
It is?
My best friend, she hers is like, it hits right here. Yours is like I was like, that my whole forearm. That is crazy.
That is crazy.
Oh man, then I'm measuring my forearm, my elbow to my your hair long. She said I don't know what I be doing. I said, what do you do? I said, I just do the same thing every time. I don't know.
Y'all, I started my client's locks in 2018. It feel like every time she comes into my chair after she got locked, her hair just gets longer and longer. It takes me longer and longer, but that's okay. Like, to remind you before, I did not record the shampoo process of my clients, but after I shampooed, I went ahead and put it in a ponytail and blow dried it so the water isn't flinging everywhere, because I do keep the salon pretty cold. And her hair is so long, I gotta put it in 2 ponytails. So I always start from back and then go to front, and I move left to right. For her retie, I did use the 4-point rotation. I used the 4-point rotation on her lock specifically because she does deal with gray hair. And if you have ever retied gray hair, or if you have gray hair yourself, you already know that gray hair is a different ball game. It does deal with a little bit more frizziness, and it kind of makes like the hairs on the scalp invisible because the scalp is light and the gray hair is light. So that's why it takes me a little bit longer to do her hair, because I need to make sure I'm parting the hair right or cleaning up the grid right. The tool that I use on both clients today is the Locks tool with the bracelet and extender set. As you can see, my bracelet is loosey-goosey. It's about time for me to go ahead and replace my bracelet and extender sets because they are like snapping a little bit. The one thing I do like about the Locks company is that if your bracelet snaps and you still have the beads, you could just pay a restringing fee and get your bracelet restringed. But I am thinking about doing some different purple, black, white, gold variations with my bracelet, so I'm probably just going to go ahead and purchase a couple new bracelets. To help me with my workload though, I do have 2 separate tools. I do have a third one, but that's because my client purchased it and she didn't realize it's not really a DIY friendly tool. So I do have 3 tools that always stay clean in a rotation because I service 4 clients a day. That is very helpful because I don't always have to stop and clean. I can just put it in a dirty pile and then at the end of the day clean all my tools that I use for the next day. I also didn't record this client in its entirety because I didn't want to have her in the chair all day. But this is the finished product. I love her reties and I love her grit. I love her hair. I just love the gray. But she paid $165 for a 4 to 7 week Sisterlocks Retie. I think this day after my 9:20 client, I honestly took a nap and I think I ran some errands, but I didn't really feel like recording. But I headed to the gym at 7 p.m. with my trainer Orlando Bud. He is also Halo's goddad. They started class about 30 minutes early that day because there was some error in the system, but I thought it started at 7, so I was a little behind and needed to catch up. But luckily Fridays is his like easy circuit days. It's kind of self-paced and more hit for a certain amount of time.
Four, 3, 2, and good. 4, 3, 2, and good.
I like the way you touch me there. I like the way you pull my hair, baby. I don't feel it. I ain't faking, no. There you go. I like when you tell me kiss it there. I like when you tell me move it there. So get it up, time to get it up. You say you want real boy, show me what you got now. Come here right now.
Excellent work. How we feeling? And relax, so go deep. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, direction for him. How'd you like class, Taylor? Yeah. Example of people tomorrow. What's if you show up tomorrow?
I do a training.
You know, you have to stay.
All of them get hit with the freaks.
But honestly, I think the thing is more messed up.